Everything you want to know about the Jordan Challenge is going to be in here, and there's going to be so many different things, so bear with me because there's going to be things that you can earn for your My Players. There's going to be things that's added on that have not been in the previous Jordan Challenge, and you're going to want to know all the information to put you ahead of NBA 2K23. So before we get into this banger, make sure that you like up the video, make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section, and make sure you subscribe. We're trying to go for 100K, so every new person that is watching this video, please subscribe, because at the same time your subscription does matter and your like does matter too. So I appreciate every single one of y'all that is watching this video. All right, so let's get into the news. It says NBA 2K23 experienced the Jordan Challenge, pioneered in NBA 2K11. The Jordan Challenge was groundbreaking sport game mode that allowed for NBA fans to revive their favorite and most memorable moment from Michael Jordan's storied career. It's been over a decade since then, and we felt that now is the perfect time to retell Jordan ascensions from college standout to NBA legend in NBA 2K23 on both new gen and current gen. So this is going to be both. This is going to be on new gen and current gen. You're going to be able to do this Jordan Challenge, and that's dope because everybody gets to experience it. It says one of the core differences between our audience in 2K11 and 2K23 is that many of our players in the latter never got the experience of watching Michael Jordan play in person or live on television. Everything they know about the player is from short clips, YouTube videos, and or tales from family members who saw a man win 6 championships in a single decade. That's crazy. In NBA 2K23, Jordan Challenge fans from any generation will be able to enjoy the definitive retelling of Michael Jordan's career through our complete immense narrative experience, okay? And then it talks about the highlights too. It says in NBA 2K23, the Jordan Challenge consists of 15 unique game experiences beginning from Jordan humbling beginnings at the University of North Carolina and accumulating with the final shot he ever took for Chicago Bulls, one that elevated him to 6-time NBA championships to complete a presentational package and richer than anything we have ever put together, allowing for each game to look and feel and sound like it's being played in the actual years it is taking place in. In this mode, you will experience the design video filter system that aims to recreate the television experience of watching these games as they were originally broadcasted during the 1980s and the 1990s, with each decade getting its own unique view experience. So you're going to get your own unique view experience that is going to feel like the 1980s and the 1990s. So you're not going to have like the crazy graphics and colors that pop out to you. It's going to really feel like that you're watching Michael Jordan game in the 1980s and the 1990s on television. All right. So it's an era-specific broadcast elements that truly capture the technology at the time of each played game. In the 1982, you will experience a broadcast that is simple in design and nature. Big block letters, not many graphics. As we progress into the 90s, you will start to see evolved presentation as technology was improving in leaps and bounds. Seeing is believing on this front, and wait until you see it. A broadcaster spirit that divides deep into the mood of settling of every game to truly deliver a world-class experience to make commentary believable. You need the talent of someone who was there, who lived the entire Jordan experience from every joining the commentary team for the Jordan Challenge in NBA 2K23 will be legendary coach and analyst Mike. And I'm not even going to say his name because I hate butchering names. So y'all got to forgive me. All right. AKA, and I think that's Caesar. And then you got, and then you bring a one-of-a-kind level authenticity to the game, with his keen insight and unique stories that shine in bright light are on our comments to make these games look and feel just right. From North Carolina at guard, 6'6", Michael Jordan. We all seen the iconic Bulls starting lineup introducing features the iconic voice of Ray Clay. In order to capture and recreate the chill, introducing moment, we went out and captured a full PA announcer set from Ray Clay to include as official Bulls PA announcer during those 90 games when he was broadcasting television sets around the entire world. 90 Bulls starting lineups experience will be complete without Cyrus by the Allen Person project planned through in the stadium speakers as each starter is announced. We left no stone unturned to deliver a complete, authentic experience for all of you. Each of the 15 Jordan Challenge games feature a pre-game interview with a luminary that was part of what made each and every game special. Who's better to tell the story? Michael Jordan than the teammates, coaches, and those who commentated his games. During your experience, you would be regaled by the likes of, I think it's Marv Albert, courtside commentator for the Shrug game. So that's the Shrug game. I guess he commentated the Shrug game. And this is dope because a lot of this stuff I didn't know too as well. This is before my time too as well. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, opponent in 1988 All-Star game in Chicago. Dennis Rodman, the opponent in the Bad Boy games. Phil Jackson, head coach in The Last Dance, and many more. We think you will find this touch to be icing on the cake and truly remarkable and memorable narrative experience. Challenges of each 15 challenges offer 3 goals for you to hit. Completing a goal earns you a star. Collect 40 stars and you will unlock unique rewards for both my teams and my career modes. If you want to roll through the city and the neighborhood in the Jordan UNC jersey, there will only be one place to get it. Our kitchen sink approach of including everything we could think of doesn't stop with the above. What's good is above if on the court experience doesn't live up to how the sport was played during this era. Let's dig into the details. So the game of basketball have changed so much over the course of the last 40 years. Enhancing our on court experience to support Jordan Challenge was a major priority for the team this year. The Jordan Challenge is not just the same modern day gameplay with classic terms and uniforms. We scouted and studied and made key gameplay changes to fit and fill each era to make each game feel like time traveling through NBA history. For the starters, the game was much slower pace in Jordan day. In the 80s era games, you would notice a much heavier focus on post and mid-range game. That's crazy that they're going to be playing this way. This is supported through the slider setting AI tendencies and playbook custom to the era. We also rewrote our transition game for the 1980s. It features a tighter transition lanes and more players cutting to the basket with a number of advantages as opposed to spotting up for the 3 you see in the NBA Today game. You can run sets from the greatest coaching minds in NBA history: Jack, Hubby, Dick, Lenny, pause, Phil, Jerry, Rick, and more, and Dominique Wilkins. They match up and try to outscore each other in the shootout challenge. And other games, you see more complex cross matches when you play as Jordan against the Cavaliers. Winston Bennett guards Jordan. Jordan takes Craig and guards Scottie Pippen, and Pippen guards Bennett. If you're able to score as well at a high efficiency, I think it's I can't say his name, I'm gonna call him E, will eventually take over defensive responsibility for Jordan. Basketball in 1980s and 1990 was more physical than present day. This is accurately molded in our floor game in the paint. Hand checking and hard hitting body us brains a complete different feel to one-on-one battles compared to more free-flowing game of today. We also made sure that all the rules like illegal defense are accurately represented properly for each particular game. Playing with Jordan against the bad boy Pistons is probably the most obvious display of where you see the grit and physicality of old school basketball. The Pistons were employed their famous Jordan rules and set defense strategies that they use to try to contain MJ. I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy because at the same time, these people are really going to play like how they did in the 80s and the 90s. And this is amazing because this is gonna be a different feel from the actual game from, you know, playing in the NBA today on NBA 2K23. So I'm really happy that they're adding this. Now back to news. It says on the signature style front, you see our biggest upgrade yet. Magic Johnson had his signature no-look pass, and number of classic greats have all the new jump shot layups and dunk packages. We also made every effort to ensure that our dribble moves, set, and finishing moves were era appropriated. This means moves like the Sham God, crossover, Euro steps, layups won't be firing off in Jordan Challenge games. And that's so dope because right there, like imagine if we're doing Euro steps and doing Curry slides in the Jordan Challenge, that kind of be toxic, I ain't gonna lie. And of course, the Jordan Challenge would be complete without capturing some of the big moments that everybody remembers. Jordan's famous shoulder stroke against Portland, 1997 Finals flu game, the shot over my boy E, and the Jordan famous game winner over Brian Russell to steal his final championship. These are just some memories that have been accurately recreated in NBA 2K23. We paid attention to every possible detail creating the Jordan Challenge and then some. The end results in breathtaking reaction of bygone era that we know you will enjoy. Below, you will find detailed glimpse at each challenge and history behind the moment. So there's going to be 15 challenges as we see. And here are the clips, here are the pictures of these challenges right here. You got the 1980 National Championship, University of North Carolina versus Georgetown that you have. You have the second challenge is the 1984 Team USA basketball scrimmage. The third challenge is the 1986 Eastern Conference first round game 2. Fourth challenge is going to be the 1988 NBA All-Star game. The fifth challenge is going to be the 1989 Eastern Conference first round game 5. And then the sixth challenge is going to be the 1990 Atlanta Hawks at Chicago Bulls. The seventh challenge is going to be the 1990 Chicago Bulls at Cleveland Cavaliers. And then the eighth challenge is going to be the 1990 Eastern Conference Finals game 3. 9 is going to be the 1991 NBA Finals in game 5. And then 10 is going to be the 1992 NBA Finals in game 1. And then you got the 11 challenge that's going to be the 1995 Chicago Bulls at New York Knicks. And then the 12th challenge is going to be the 1996 NBA Finals Game 6. 13 challenge is going to be the 1997 NBA Finals Game 5. And then the 14th challenge is going to be the 1997 Chicago Bulls versus the Lakers. And that's dope because that's when Michael Jordan played Kobe Bryant. So that's pretty dope. And then the 15th game, the last and final game, is going to be the 1998 NBA Finals Game 6 with Utah Jazz and Chicago Bulls, and that's going to be interesting. All right, so y'all let me know, chat, what do y'all think about this Jordan Challenge? I think it's dope, getting the real experience, getting rewards for your player for beating this, and then you're going to collect, and then you got to collect 40 stars to get this, and then you're going to be able to play every single Jordan moment in the game. This is going to be fun. I know the last Jordan Challenge was that was fun too, and I believe that this is going to be even funner because there's more things added into it to get the feel and how Jordan really had to battle through them challenges. So y'all let me know. So look, man, we're trying to hit 100K, chat. Please, if you're still here, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, make sure you leave a comment and let me know what you think about this. And if you have any questions, I will let you know. Here, you will get all the official NBA 2K23 news, so make sure that y'all turn on post notifications on all, and we'll be here because we're signed with 2K and we get the official notes. So thank you so much for the love. I love y'all. King out. Let's go.